Hi, it's your girl Sunshine with another video. This video is about soul journey. So it's a lot about your inner mind. So that's in your present energy. In your soul energy, what's falling away? What's rising? The gifts from the universe. What's manifesting in your life? What's next? What you need to know? No, what's next? Your past life. What you need to know? Your hopes and your fears, and your potential outcome. So currently in your energy, there's something that's not aligned in your life and you need to change it. So you need to figure out what is it that's something that's still holding you back, because your soul wants to go through this awakening period, because you are going through, it's just like it's almost like you're kind of stuck at this current mode, and you need to awaken to the next step. Now what's falling away from you is you have the don't dim to fit in. And I like how that's in the what's falling away from you position, because it's like before you were dimming your light, and now it's just like that's not going to happen. It's falling away. You're not dimming your light anymore. You are shining bright. So that's very nice. And now the next card in what's rising in you is the things that you've been training for a lifetime is happening right before your eyes, even if you don't even know it. It's like you know it, but it's also at the same time, it's just like you may still be foggy about some of it, so you don't fully know it. But it's definitely rising in you. So, right place, right time. Now the gifts that the universe is giving you is they're letting you know that, like, hey, what are we nudging you about? What is it that little time when we put butterflies in your belly? Or that time we told you stop, think, or that time that we made you tune in very carefully to that sentence that was said in a song or in a show, in a video, a conversation. Okay, those are the gifts that they're giving you. They're giving you your how to pay attention to your intuition. I always do that. I used to work with Italians. So the gifts that they're giving you is your intuition, being more alert of your intuition. What's manifesting in your life is you're coming out of the cave. You're not going to be shying away from having your voice hidden and staying in the back. You're no longer hiding away. See? Before you're just like sitting there and you're like, I know that there's these birds chirping in this nice sky and the glamorous life, and you just kept yourself kind of like hidden away. And it's like now it's just like, no, it's manifesting his life as you coming out of that cave and you are becoming this warrior, basically, because this is in your position of what's next. So I love that. What's next is you becoming the warrior. You are this divine. Don't pay attention to the gender of the card, but you are this divine warrior. That nudge you're feeling is something inside you that's calling you for your deeper mission. Now, in the past life situation, you have the yes card. So if there's stuff that you've been seeing, like signs, or there was messages that you heard about, like, this could have been you in a past life. Um, Signs about things that just gave you answers, and it was just like you got it from something else that's not in the normal society way of finding out information. I want to say, like, example, say you listen to a song, and in the song they had said the very words that you need to hear to let go of that fear, or to give you the confidence to do what you always wanted to do, or, to understand a situation you haven't been seeing clearly, see something in a different perspective. Basically, those signs and synchronicities, Jesus Christ, that you're seeing, and hearing and everything, it's true. It is spirit guiding you, um, to that. What you need to know is in regards to the mirror card, and this card is about something triggering you. So, like, say example, you were perfectly fine, and then you have, say, not the greatest relationship with your mom, and she walks into your room, and all of a sudden your whole attitude's different, and your whole thing, and it's just like, sometimes people won't even notice that someone can trigger them like that, and they can change up their whole animal, they can be acting differently, and they won't even know. But people around them will feel different, like they'll lash out, or they'll get angry, or, um, you ever had those times where when you did something, you came back, you're like, I don't even know what came over me. There's stuff that can be triggering you. No, there is stuff that is triggering you, because it also relates to what's not aligned in your life that you need to break away from. So there's something that's triggering you. This could even be like a thought that you put in your head, um, that you could have picked up from like a show, you could have picked up from some kid that bullied you in school said to you, and you saved it. Because the thing about it is, a lot of times in the younger years, we're not aware of the things that we absorb, and you can absorb something, and then in your adult life, it could be the reason why you do certain things, and you may not even know without going back. So there's something that's definitely triggering you, so you need to figure out what's triggering you so you can break away and you have this awakening period that happens. Now, what is in your hopes and fears is, your hopes is, I just saw 5 on the clock. Fives is about changes occurring. The universe is moving things around when you see this number. So, it's funny that it landed on this card, which this card is about deep replenishment, retreat, rest, be held. And this is in your hopes and fear section. So the thing is, your hope is that you will be able to retreat, rest, be held by that love that you long for. But at the same time, that's in your fears, that you won't be able to retreat, that you won't be able to rest, and you won't be able to have that sense of love. So you always remember that, your hopes are on one side, your fears is on one side, right? And your potential outcome is in regards to keep yourself to earth. You are not alone. Ancient ancestors stand beside you. So the fact that this is in the position of your potential outcome, means that if you trust these nudges and you continue to break out of this shell that you're in and continue to go through the training that you've had in this whole awakening period, you have the ancestors behind you. But remember, everything is a choice. You could listen to this entire reading and be like, that's not true, and you decide not to let go of these things that are holding you back, and continue to let it trigger you. Then you continue on that path, and it will continue to happen. Okay, I just saw 3 on the clock, and it's about mind, body, and spirit, and it's about balance. And if you watch any of my other videos, you probably would have heard me talking about the triangle method that I use. And you'll have, at the bottom, you'll have you, You have the other person at the top. You have what the truth is. Or if it's you trying to decipher something that you did, it's just like, what do you really want? What is your conscience and your ego telling you? And what is the actual reality of the situation? So it's a lot about balancing, finding that balance. Because when you found the balance, you basically are able to listen to these nudges more and get into the warrior energy and spirit. So, the longing question, like I said, the answer is yes. So, this yes is different for a lot of people. There's a certain thing that you've been, it could be the last week, it could be the last couple days where you've been like, is that true? Is that really true? Like, is it? Am I like going cray cray or something? The answer is yes. But no, not yes, you're going cray cray. Yes, that it is something that is real that you're seeing. Okay. All right. Um, I will definitely see you next time. I wish you love and light. Remember to love yourself. Remember I love you. And remember you are always loved in any shape and form. Spread love and light. Bye.